A moment
of silent
transparency, man.
Moment of transparency. Golly, bro. Fuck.
This is not for the faint of heart, bro.
We been having some fucking trouble, dog. I am not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
My head hurt.
Because it's hard out here for a pimp.
Trials and tribulations.
So, man, we recorded earlier, you know.
You got to tell the full story.
Okay, full story.
It all started, go back
It
a
all
couple
started
weeks.
last week. We recorded, right? Just us three in there.
Fire episode.
The shit was gas, bro. We made a fire. I feel like one of our best yet. Especially, yeah. So we get done recording, we wrapping it up. I get to the memory card. That shit says only 7 minutes was recorded.
Sick.
We recorded a whole hour episode.
Gems were dropped.
We was talking that shit. Niggas was saying some great it was just a good. Bob's was cool. We talking about some hot things.
Yeah, it was a good one.
7 minutes. A whole hour gone, wasted. So I'm like, I'm being ambitious. I'm like, man, never back down, never give up. Man, try to run it back. Like, fuck it, come on, we about to get something out there. Mm-hmm. And we recorded and everything. It's like, bro, it just didn't feel right to me. It just didn't feel organic. I was like, man, so I kind of scratched that episode for last week. So we come back this week. We got a special guest on here. No introduction. He's gonna get an introduction, proper introduction. We record earlier. I feel like we record some gas again.
Flames.
Audio not there. Audio file not there after we done. So we like, fuck it. Piss. Fuck it. So we go get some breakfast, get some mimosas.
Mimosa me.
And we coming back at it, man. We coming back at it. But this gonna be straight organic, straight new topic, straight new conversation. You know what I'm saying? But man, that's just a part of it, bro. It's just like a part of life, a part of everything. Like, bro, you gonna go through some shit I could have quit today and been like, fuck it, I'm going home. Like we didn't try it. Fuck it, we just gonna try to figure some shit out, or like just gave up on it. But like, shit, you just gotta keep going. You just got to keep going. Like you make the best of that situation. Don't force yourself into putting out some bad content, some mediocre stuff. Cause like, that's why we didn't come back and do it again, like back to back, because do the same topics. Cause we not putting out nothing mediocre.
And it was good that we actually went to go get something to eat and stuff. Cause I feel like refreshed and low key forgot about the topic. So if the same topic come up, I don't mind talking about it again. You know. Yeah. But
so get a break. Just kind of get a reset. It's like, fuck it, we back at it. Like, you gotta take your wins with your losses. You got to be able to learn from them losses though too. So we in a curve.
Will come.
Yeah, we in a curve, but it's part of it. It's part of it.
Shit, we here now.
We here now. That's all. Yeah. We here now. We back at it like a crack at it. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to another episode of the workshop, where the work is always easier with friends. All right. So to my left we have Darth Vader, Darva the Hutt. How you feeling today, man? You good?
Man, Ohio State is playing right now. They're not going to cover the 18.5. So, other than that, I'm doing excellent.
Yeah. We got Brax behind the board this time. This is a new setup. You know what I'm saying? We doing things differently. We're doing the things better, I would think. You know? Now, with no further introduction, we have our special guest, owner of the Champion Circle, Langston Underwood. How you doing, sir?
Yeah. What's up, man? I appreciate y'all, letting me on the podcast. We here, the workshop. Shoot. Man, y'all got the best thing smoking in Wichita right now. Right?
That's right.
Man, wait. Look into that camera and say that one more time for everybody.
Y'all got the best thing smoking right now.
Yeah.
Hot fire going on over here. I like it.
Now, what's crazy? We just had a dope conversation with a family before we started recording. Actually, we had some people coming in visiting, coming to visit Wichita State. Whatever. It was a black family. It's like the dad seemed like doing well. Like he used to play pro ball or something. The mom is a teacher and a principal. They got an older son that's run track, a younger son that produces. It's like that's real goals right there. That's real, like that's a real achievable. I feel like that was like a and they was interested in what we had going on and stuff. Yeah. Like they was really asking questions. Seeing they was from Dallas, so it was shout out to them. That was a good conversation.
Southern hospitality.
For sure. They was really asking questions. Like they gave us a follow on the podcast. I was just expecting to say hi. They was gonna look around. True. I didn't think they was gonna really talk to us about nothing. For real.
New sub alert.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd be like that though. Those are some of like the most organic conversations though. When those happen, I mean, but that's the power of speaking to people. I've learned that. Like you got to be able to talk to people. If you can't talk to people, like I think in the Midwest it's easy to do that. I think down south it's easy to do that. But like I've spent some time on the coast, and it's like very weird. People just like don't interact and
mad rude,
and it's just weird. It's like, but I've also seen it to where it's like the other side too, where it's like even like walking by a stranger, like, hey, how you doing? Like if it's a dude approaching a woman, like those one of my homies hit it off with a shorty just walking by. He was in DC and he was like, how you doing? And she was like, great. And they hit it off. I was like, damn, oh, that's
I recently just came back from Europe, and over there everybody is super like I'll help you, thank you, you know, like it was super cool just to see like how they live over there and how happy they are, content with the wages. They get offended if you give them a tip over there. Like, you know, like it's pretty cool to how everybody helps out each other over there. You know, and having conversation was easy. Like, even though we probably couldn't, it was a language barrier. But we all speak in English in just a different form. But it sounds a little bit. Sounds a little bit different.
We speak a little different. English in a different form.
It sounds
they
different.
They just speak
in
a different language, nigga.
It's still English.
French is not English.
I knew what some of the stuff they were saying.
That's because you heard different parts of French before.
Yeah, well, hey, it sounded. They knew what I was saying. I knew what they were saying.
There we go. Y'all just had some
communication.
Yeah,
I didn't need a translator
English,
out there.
I'm so dead. All right, that's ask a question. Like, if somebody is coming to Wichita and they asked where should we eat at, didn't they? Did they ask?
They did.
What's a spot in Wichita or somewhere it's like you gotta go here in Wichita? What's funny, bro?
Dog's first spot. Hey, Dog shouted out Spangles.
Darv definitely
it's a Wichita thing.
It is. Spangles is a Wichita thing.
It's only in Wichita. And they said specifically, and it's the same thing whenever I go out somewhere. I don't want to go out to a different city and go to B-Dubs, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Chick-fil-A or something. I got Chick-fil-A, B-Dubs in Wichita. Yeah. So they was kind of looking for something that they can't find somewhere else. And Wichita has Spangles, and it's only here in Wichita. So that's why I suggested it.
No, I would suggest it as well. Yeah, definitely. Fast food. It is fast food. I thought he was talking about restaurants. So
I did too.
I couldn't answer it.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't honestly been in Wichita long enough to, like, as of recently, to say.
So you got a place where you would suggest somebody to go with Wichita?
Man, for me to come to Wichita, I'm big in like the local, like, you know, you could hit the Dempseys of the world, you know, the Ziggies of the world. Doodah Diner, if you're here for the breakfast, you know, shouts to Timmery.
I was past on Homegrown. It's like you can get that anywhere.
Yeah, Homegrown was hot to start, but I haven't been in a while. Yeah. But I just don't know. I mean, no shade to Homegrown. They have their salsa verde pork and eggs goes crazy. But I just don't. I'll go to the Beacon. That's my spot. I'll go to the Beacon at old school breakfast. Yeah, I need that.
So what y'all thinking about like breakfast? Like y'all like the old school shit? Like y'all just like, let me give me some pancakes and some pancakes, bacon and eggs, and I'm good. Or y'all like the extra, like the, you know, the chicken and waffles, like shit like that. That type of like, you know.
Give me the classic joint.
Just like the diner food.
Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast food. I can eat breakfast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Facts.
I in fact love having breakfast for dinner more than I like having it for breakfast nowadays.
Totally agree.
But the classic, I'm a sausage guy over bacon, and I'm a waffle guy over pancake. I'll just be real. That pecan waffle from that Waffle House, set it off right. But yeah, I'm definitely classic breakfast. Yeah,
classic at the crib. If I go, I like a good scramble. Like if I go to a brunch spot or something,
everything in it.
All together. I also have to scramble my eggs. I don't do them sunny side up or easy over.
Over easy.
Yeah, that's what people don't like. People
easy fried.
I'm scared. So cool. She used to always make fun of me for my eggs because they be runny.
You runny egg guy?
You a runny egg guy?
She said I used to like my eggs. You call them nut. I'm like, bro, you making my food undesirable. Yeah, bro.
Hey,
I'm trying to eat and you make like
the runny eggs is I'm not a fan though. You gotta cook mine all the way.
Nah, the runny is the
you be
that's
putting
how
milk
we eat
in
at
your
the crib.
eggs?
Milk. Like my scrambled eggs?
How you make them runny?
Need the yolk.
Just
You just
you talking about just like cracking the yolk on the top of the.
Oh yeah, you just cook it on both sides. And it's like the yolk just run. Like when you cut open the fried egg, and the yolk just run.
I could dig that on a sandwich, on some good toasted bread.
Yeah. Or like with some, you got some potatoes on the side.
Yeah.
How are you cooking? Or you're not scrambling? You're just not scrambling.
I'm just cracking the egg on the skillet with some oil. Let it cook at the bottom, then flip it on the top. Then flip it to its top.
Darv is disgusting.
No, sunny side. You got it. Sunny side is just up. I flip it. I flip it. It cooks both sides.
Ooh, you got a runny yolk. You trying to dip the bacon?
Mm-hmm.
You are sick. Mm-hmm. It's not dipping sauce. It's an egg. It's not a condiment.
You tried it.
No,
Okay,
Von Trez tried it. Our good friend Von Trez.
That nigga eat chitlins. I ain't worried.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah,
Here
he
we
does.
go.
Man, speaking of chitlins on Twitter, I seen a chitlin pizza, dog.
A chitlin pizza.
The pizza, like Braxton was referring to a soul food pizza earlier. Like, I mean, where does it end?
Where do you draw the line?
Bro, it's like, and all the nigga though. Why do they always come up with this wild ass food, bro? Niggas be making some
chitlin pizza.
Like niggas be
foul.
making fucking oxtail pancakes, like bro.
But they never seen an ox. That's Cat Williams was saying.
Bro, so it's like, bro, niggas be creating some food items, dog. Like, bro, I went to this restaurant in Charlotte. They had like oxtail, fucking Alfredo. They had oxtail grilled cheese. They had like a salmon Philly cheesesteak.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, that sound fire.
Oh, it was busting.
Yeah, that salmon got it. Rang the ear.
I went to Memphis. Nigga, I got a soul waffle.
A soul waffle?
A soul waffle.
Memphis would.
That shit had mac and cheese in it, collard greens, fried chicken, in a waffle.
That's gross.
It's this place in Oklahoma. They have a loaded turkey leg, and it has greens, mac and cheese, all in the turkey.
You asked the important questions.
I never, because people do it all the time, but I never, I'm not a culinary person, I guess, so it's just beyond my reach.
Yeah, I don't know. But we ain't had no place like that, Wichita, to recommend them. So
what was up with that pizza?
What pizza?
Like, what was all on that pizza?
I don't know. I just seen a nigga putting chitlins on the pizza. It was like a nigga at the house doing it. It wasn't like a recipe like that.
You gotta do better.
Nah, yeah.
Have you ever like had that though, where you like either you struggling or not a chitlin pizza, bro? Chill. Like where you gotta. Have you ever put stuff together because you either cleaning out the fridge or you just down bad?
Yeah. But stuff that makes sense.
Stuff that you know what? This is a perfect segue.
Yeah, Langston, have you?
If y'all don't know, man, Langston, the Man of Many Hats, Champion Circle,
the workout crew, Herbalife advocate,
Herbalife, the real BBL,
yeah,
Body by Langston, yeah. That's. But you have also had some questionable moments on your socials, brother. Not because of who you are, but because of what you chose to eat. You have the floor. I'll let you tell the story because it's wild.
Y'all referring to my special.
See, you lost me there.
The chef himself, had some oatmeal one day with some blueberries, and I had some leftover chicken. Right, I was on the run, and I got in the car to, I was going to work and whatnot. I was on the run, and I wasn't gonna have two plates, separate chicken and separate oatmeal. So I just threw the chicken in the oatmeal.
Did you pour some milk over the top?
No milk. We had some honey on that thing though. Some honey was straight, but it was still good. It didn't look good. I can admit it did not look good, but it was straight.
And baked chicken.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't eat them separate at the same time. I wouldn't even eat them separate at the same time.
I gotta eat.
So I definitely wouldn't eat them together.
I needed to get full. I was eating to get full, not eating for taste at that moment.
Okay,
that's the thing.
I understand. I feel you, bro. But
that's the thing. That's the thing.
Man, I'm kind of picky. I don't know. So what about your peanut butter and jelly jar?
You had a peanut butter and jelly jar, bro? Wait a minute.
I don't see anything wrong with it, honestly.
Like the pre-made shit.
They put the jelly and the peanut butter all in one jar.
You brought it pre-made.
Yeah, that's
did
how.
you mix it together yourself?
No, it's pre-made like that.
It's
It's
churning butter.
That would be crazy.
He mixed
That would be.
if you were to do that, would you have to use the jelly container or the peanut butter container? Would you have to put the peanut butter in the jelly or the jelly in the peanut
Wait, don't jelly guys be refrigerated?
I was about to say, do you refrigerate?
That's
I
just
don't
a bad
refrigerate peanut
idea
butter,
altogether. Look, he finna get salmonella.
But I gotta do strawberry jelly.
Is it jam
Strawberry?
at that point? What's jam?
Jam
Is it, what's the difference?
I don't know
with
the
jelly?
difference.
I don't know. I thought it was grape and strawberry.
Strawberry for the win.
I'm a fan of apple butter from Yoder. You got to go out to the country to get that.
Yeah, what's up about that way of Hutch?
Man,
we was just talking about, me and Dar, everybody have car fucking trouble, I feel like, bro. You done had something happen with your car. Me, Darwin had something with his car going on. What's going on? So, like, bro, mechanic problems be the worst. I went and got my car fixed. It was like my fuel pump. Paid whatever I paid for it. I get my car back. I got to take it back again because when they give it back to me, my check engine light is on. Because they didn't tighten some shit up all the way. I get it back. 2 days go by. My shit won't start again. So I got to call another tow.
That's the worst.
And take it back out there to get it fixed. It's working now. Now my heat won't turn off.
It won't turn off.
Turn off. Every time I turn my car on, my heat is on 100 blast.
No AC.
I can't turn shit else on. I can't even turn my music down. Only way I can turn it down is on my phone.
No way.
You're lying.
You can't turn your music down?
Pull your seat up.
Only on my steering wheel I can turn it up or down. But like on the knobs, like the digital knobs, they don't work. None of the digital knobs
You
work.
gotta take that back.
That's
You gotta
crazy.
take it back ASAP.
So I don't, bro.
While they still remember your car, go pull up.
They gonna
Put your
remember.
seatbelt on. I ain't got no gas.
Man, so y'all been having car trouble. Ain't that's
I hate AutoZone.
See, you
Get in the
yourself.
zone.
No, I went to AutoZone to get my battery checked because I was going. Okay, so the worst part, y'all get some jumper cables. I was sitting outside
You don't have jumper cables in the whip, bro?
the gym asking for jumper cables. I did not have any jumper cables.
No,
I
bro.
I asked 5 people if they had jumper cables. Five people, 3 people actually looked. The other 2 probably was like, I'm not about to help him. But 3 people, for me to ask for jumper cables and 3 people not have jumper cables either, and they actually look, I was like, damn, that's a problem. We all, like, that's one thing you have to have is jumper cables. And
I'm gonna say, I know you can't judge them because you didn't have any either.
yeah, no, I couldn't.
Yeah.
You the one that needed it.
It was very embarrassing asking for jumper cables. I ain't even gonna lie. Because you gotta not, do you have jumper cables? Oh, and because I need to jump. Like, they have to look for cables and I need to jump. Like, dang.
You need somebody car in the cables.
Yeah. Like, I can't just ask, can you jump my car? Like, it was pretty sick. But AutoZone, they tested my battery and they said the battery was good, but they said something was wrong with my alternator. And so it freaked me out. I'm like, well, shit, I gotta go get another alternator. Oh yeah, the cheapest used one at $400. I said, no, we're going to the scrap yard.
Yeah.
We're going to the scrap yard. We're going to pull it off of a car. Saved a lot of money by getting one for $150. I bought one. You can't return these alternators after you go to the scrap yard. I go back up to AutoZone. They saying it's not the alternator. It's the battery. I said, why you tell me the opposite? Like, I wanted to fire him up. It wasn't the same person. I was going to fire him up. Like, bro, you told me that, you know, this was wrong. And then he was like, well, I guess, okay, so they were saying the diodes. I mean, I'm about to talk about some shit, but they saying basically when the car is off, it's draining the battery. So that's why it's not starting up. But it only happens when your car is off. And so the reason why when they checked the battery, it was fully charged because I've been driving it because it charges itself when you're driving it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. I saved a lot of money to waste a lot of money.
That's
that
crazy.
Makes sense.
That's the worst.
I haven't saved any money when it came to my car. I'm gonna just be real. Like I've been through the experience of like going to somebody that you know or that somebody else know that work on cars, and then you go there and you get whatever it is fixed. They don't do it the right way, or they do it kind of the right way, or in the process they mess some other shit up. So like it costs an arm and a leg when you go to somebody that know what they're doing, but it's probably just worth it. But it is an arm and a leg. I mean, mechanics making money out the ass.
Yeah, that's something I should have picked up for sure. Haircutting and car trouble.
The haircuts. I mean, I'm at $50. Like I'll go to $50, And 50 for a lot of people is a lot.
It's a lot.
But I'm not going to $75, $100. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah. Braxton, what you paying for a haircut? How much?
I'm just gonna take this opportunity to.
Yeah, you got the fresh fade.
Can we zoom? I'm gonna see if I can zoom in here before we get on this. Cause
90 degrees.
my man really does go crazy. Like, let me
this
see.
nigga checking himself
Let me
out.
see.
He
can I
done
zoom
zoomed
in?
in.
My head kind of big. Let me zoom out. My head kind of big. But damn, you see
They
that?
definitely used that razor.
Shout to Grady, man. You feel me? He called us in the city with it. Argue with your mother. Nah, but my thing about it is I've known Grady for a while now, and that's a good dude. You know, I consider him a friend. I think that the thing about it, barber prices, and I feel like prices for service is kind of like gas prices. Like you either go, everybody complain about it, but you gonna pay it. Like it is what it is, and then it's like I pay for a good product.
Yeah.
As you can tell.
But
I mean, just what I'm saying is, you know, like you just gotta, it's a part of the game. Cost of living going up for everybody. My barber does an incredible job. So I mean, hey, you feel me? I'm at 50, you know, but I mean, hey, it's a good.
And that's
product.
with or without tip.
That's without tip. That's baseline. Okay. So for the cutting the beard, you know, but again, my man does a great job.
You knew the haircuts.
You're new here.
I'm new, and I'm low key pissed that I didn't keep my locks. Sometimes I'm like, damn, $60 because I'm at 60.
It's fresh. It's clean though.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's nice.
But I'm coming from you back in the day, getting your hair braided for $20, getting them twisted up for maybe $60, but you get to wait 2 to 3 months to get it retwisted.
That's fair.
Now I'm doing this every 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Oh, I'm trying to wolf. I'm trying to get these waves now.
Definitely, and that's part of it. You do have to decide when are you going to wolf because it can't be. So when I was on TV, it would be every day, every week thing. Because I'm not about to be on TV looking crazy. Right. But I'm not on TV anymore. I can wolf for a couple weeks. Get the waves laid down, and then when I do come back to life, I suddenly have crazy errands I need to run. Target and Sam's Club just become my places.
You got places to go. I gotta go to Target. Yeah, you gotta go to Target.
I gotta go to at home for some reason. I don't know why.
Target looking at the candles.
Man, I'm in the Magnolia, the Chip and Joanna Gaines. That's where you gotta be, man.
Looking at decorations.
Like that's a great wreath. That's a great wreath for the holiday season.
Got 8 decoration in that damn house.
You know what? I do need a tree.
right.
That would go great in my.
He just going. That's funny though, because man, but like a lot of these services, they upcharging, but they services ain't changing. Like a lot of people, like especially what I see with like. Women when they talk about people doing their lashes or doing their hair or you know those type of services, people are having all these high prices, but they don't even want to wash your hair. They want you to come with your hair pre-washed. They want you to do all this extra stuff, and they not providing a service that's worth that. Yeah. So I'm willing to pay for the service if it's worth it for sure. Like you know,
women have to go through a lot more. Like what you were saying, we might just have to wash our hair before getting there for the haircut. Yeah. But I wouldn't go in there with a sweaty head anyways. You know, women they definitely be having. You got to pay before you come, consultation. You got to
come on, they doing too much,
down payment.
Like they paying for a tattoo at that point. Shit.
Somebody probably set that blueprint though at some point in time. Whenever they was probably getting their hair done when they was a child, they would have to jump through them loops.
Yeah. What's the fashion trend y'all never got into? Like. For me personally, like I never was into joggers. Like joggers, depends. Like I never really got into them. There's nothing wrong with them or nothing like that, but I ain't never owned a pair of joggers. Like, is there a trend that's like pretty? That's not like outlandish, like you know, but something just like y'all never got into.
Man, I tried Timberlands one time. Realized my feet were too big for my body. And the Timbs was not it for me.
Not it for you. What about Chucks?
I was rocking with Wiz back then, so I had to have some Chucks.
Langston he wears a size 13.
I had to have some Chucks.
And he's 5. How tall are you?
5'9".
5'9". We're going to give it to him because we on the pod. We give it 5.
Hey, really, you look me up on Google, it say 5'10". So shit, you go look anywhere.
You being humble. That's what you saying.
All my rosters say 5'10".
I'm so dead. Man, Bryson, you a hoochie daddy short type of guy.
I don't get enough credit for being a pioneer of hoochie daddy shorts. If I'm being for real, man. Everybody wasn't there. I don't click the camera. See, I'm back here freestyling. Everybody wasn't there before Hoochie Daddy shorts were a thing. Before they were even called Hoochie Daddy shorts, everybody would be like, "Your shorts are short." Yeah, I work hard in the gym. I have great legs. You should enjoy them too. And they're never crazy short to where like you see my underwear showing or anything like that. But I also know if I want to have a quad out because the sun is out, I can do that. It's never unreasonable. But yeah, people used to give me crap, and now all of a sudden it's socially acceptable. I'm just like, man. Everybody wasn't there.
Yeah, you are a pioneer.
I was a pioneer, man, but it is what it is. Again, I work hard in the gym. I like to have.
You gotta get them quads right.
To get them quads right. Everybody ain't able. Everybody ain't able. But now I don't know if I have like a trend that I didn't like. I still to this day I have not owned a pair of Crocs. I just don't.
Missing out.
And I'm there with you. I hate Crocs.
You missing
Crocs
out.
are so tacky.
You missing out.
Like, man, like cut the Crocs
Universal.
out. I'm not
Universal.
with the Crocs. Crocs was around for a long time. Like they didn't just come around. So I'm trying to figure out what made them so popular recently. Like, but no, I'm not a fan of the Crocs, and I'm not a fan of the Roche runs either.
Oh, Roche runs. Roche runs. That's a staple of one of my friends.
Red Roche runs. Can't wear this, man.
But Crocs, it used to be for just nurses and stuff. Like they were just wearing them in the hospital, and then they started making those charms for it, where you could deck your own Croc
that's
out.
when it kind of blew
and
up.
that's what kind of made it. Everybody wants some because now you can customize it how you want to customize it.
But you can always put a sticker on your Crocs. I mean, that's not they're just Crocs.
No, it's not a sticker though. They go inside. They stick inside the
little air holes.
Ooh. Wow, the little air hole so your feet can breathe.
I'm so damn.
They comfy
got
too.
Sport mode, and then that's not.
Come on now.
You can't do no sports in them.
No,
I done seen some people
work out in Crocs.
Twist their ankle.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't play a whole sport, but
shoot around.
Yeah.
If you need to get loose of some chucks, you can do that. It's not optimal.
That was the first ever basketball shoe.
That's right.
That's why they don't use them no more. So like you do a lot of personal training or wellness, try to help people with their wellness, their health. And like work people out, train, of course. What's the worst thing like as a trainer? What do you hate as a trainer? For like
hate as a trainer.
What don't you like? Like when your clients do something like or like what don't you like about being a trainer? Like inconsistency, people.
I feel like
what if people want to be your client? What should they avoid?
Wasting my time. That's real. Asking for service or asking for advice, but knowing that you're never gonna show up, or wanting to know pricing. Like I stopped little talk because when being a trainer, people are gonna try to ask for advice and see if they could get the answers out of you or whatnot, or they'll say, "Hey, I want to work out," but then ain't really mentally there yet. So first, like start mentally wanting to change, and then come and ask for advice. Don't waste someone's time. Because at the end of the day, you wasting your money and you wasting my time because I got to be up at the gym and you're not showing up. That's the worst. Like, especially if you got that 5 a.m. one-on-one session and you sleep in, you getting charged.
That's you got to.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. If you don't cancel in 24 hours, you getting charged.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. What's your overall, like, somebody wants to be your client, what's your overall pack? Like, what are you trying to progress in them? Like, what are you trying to just like work the body, work the mind, like help with their diet, or it's like what are they getting as an experience for you being their coach or their fitness?
Man, one, you're gonna get great energy every time. Someone that's gonna hold you accountable. But everybody's different. Everybody's gonna take a wellness evaluation. I'll be able to customize a program geared towards them, designed for them. No one's doing the same things. No one's on the same program, but it all starts mentally, 100%. Then your health and wellness is going to be 80%, and then the physical part is 20%. All right, but it all starts where the mindset. And when making the champion circle, that was one thing that I wanted to do is collectively get a group of like-minded people that strive to be 1% better each and every day. Yeah. And so I created the champion circle where you become champions mentally first, then physically second. And I say that with everybody because I can't expect you to give it your all if you don't go home and think about think about it the same way you thought about it in the gym.
Yeah.
It's an in and out thing.
I mean, Bert, you ever thought about like not personal training yourself, but like going to somebody? Anybody ever thought about being like going to a trainer?
Like have I thought about going to a trainer?
Going to a trainer. Like getting trained by somebody?
Yeah, because for me, like, I mean, we all have the same background of like having sports and being coached. Like, I think that's like a big thing for me. Like, I want to be pushed and that's why like I work out with somebody now because I can't, if I know if it's just me, I'm like, oh man, this way feels good. All right, I'm tired, I'm cool. But you have to have somebody there and that accountability too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like the hardest workout I've ever done with a personal trainer was actually, it was this lady named Nicole. She was, it's funny because her background is in like cheer and competitive cheer, but she does a lot of fitness stuff, like a lot of runs and like lifts and things like that. And it was back when OptiLife was open, and I met her, and she was always just like this muscle pump class. I was like, man, what's that about? She's like, you can come find out. And she would like, I really rock with Nicole because like she was very like authentic. She was like, yeah, if you want this work, you can come get this work. And like she would push me, and then we did like a personal training thing, and she was like, oh yeah, like I worked out like, and she was naming like all American players. I was like, oh she's like, yeah, I used to train these because she used to live in Kentucky. She's like, yeah, I train these dudes all the time. Like, you're not the first like football body type that I had. Like, no, I know what I'm doing. And it's like stuff like that. Like I like, coaching, even like Langston, I got the first program you put out, just like following stuff like that is cool. And like, but I like the accountability, like make it easy so I don't got to guess. Just tell me what I got to do. Because when we was playing ball, we didn't have to make it up. You just told what to do. Yeah.
And that's what I loved about it. Like sometimes, like even for me, y'all, coaches need coaches too. If your trainer don't got a coach or a mentor or someone, like don't work with them because we have to be coached too. We have to get game from other people. Like I hate when people be thinking that they can do things on their own or school taught me everything. No, because I know a lot of trainers out here that did not go to school, got the certification, and then they got their reps in. Yeah. Like you got to get your reps in, especially when being a trainer, because
knuckles in the game.
You're working with people. Like these are people's lives sometimes I feel like damn near a therapist. Sometimes I be knowing their life stories. Like they be coming in there because people use working out as meditation sometimes to get away, like to get outside of their just everyday life. Like some people like me, I played football my whole life. I don't compete in anything, but I compete with myself every day I go in the gym. Like it's a form of just me also getting, like football, you get your aggression off by, tackling something. Right. Well, shit, I put some weight on and I could go crazy and try to pop a blood. That's no, I was playing. But no, I'm just saying, go hard.
Go hard. Yeah. I mean, that's dope though, because that is being able to be in a space where people feel comfortable. Because I mean, honestly, like working out for a lot of people is like for the first time. Very uncomfortable situation. They don't feel like they don't know what they're doing. They feel nervous. They like don't know how much weight they want to use. They don't know this technique. So just making them feel comfortable, like to where they want to come back, and they keep seeing that. It's dope to see, especially like being that safe place for them to talk to you too. So keep doing that.
A lot of people go to the gym for the first time and don't want to go back because the trainer done killed them. They can't,
or be intimidating. They don't know. Like they look around, it's like a whole bunch of people that's lifting heavy, making a whole bunch of noise. It's like shit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm about to.
But I like group classes. If you're a beginner, start in a group. Like I know, like a lot of people are not comfortable like with people watching them and stuff. But I've seen people that have never worked out and done group class, first time working out and doing a group class. It was. Like they ended up doing things that they never thought they would be able to do just by looking left and right and seeing other people do it.
This reminds me of like a story when we first started. You've grown a lot in your working out because I know for a fact. This one time we went to the North Y. Oh, and we was working out with a friend, Keon. He's been on the show
and that
before.
That friend has gotten a lot.
Yeah. He went to the military. We created the monster that is today.
Yeah. That was probably the first time he ever worked out.
Yeah. But we used to play football. Keon played sport. But he wanted to get into lifting and stuff, just like high school. So we had North Y after we hoop or whatever.
Mind y'all, we in high school.
So we benching. We hit like 135, just like some. For us, it was pretty lightweight. He get under. He was like, "What should I put?" He was like, He was like, "What you want on there? What you want? Because I don't know what you want. You ain't
I'm
like
not a trainer.
Yeah, I'm not trainer.
I wasn't either at this point.
He like should just leave that on there. I'm skeptical. Of course, I'm skeptical, but I'm not about to tell him no.
You know this way more to you right now.
Yeah, I'm not about to tell him no though. So we lifted it off for him. It should just collapse on his chest.
Hold on. Keon got underneath that bar, and we knew that it wasn't enough, or he wasn't going to be able to do it. He was motivating him to do it. You can do it. And so I said, well, maybe you should spot him, Langston.
We all got to spot him.
No. I was not spotting him. Let me be clear. And Keon, they helped him get it off, got it to about right here. And I mean, when I tell you, I started dying laughing,
bro. His just sitting on his chest, his upper chest. He was like,
and the laugh was contagious.
And we just all in the north, just crying while this nigga just suffering.
And Langston's supposed to be getting this bar.
Man, we are supposed to help at that point. There's supposed to be two people on the side, one behind.
It's 1:35. We don't need that
many helpers. Hey, you started the laugh train. Once everybody started laughing,
none of us could help him. Like if I wanted to help him, like I couldn't do it. Like it was just too funny.
But like looking back, I feel bad. Because that's like his first time working out. We just laughing at him while he's struggling.
Yeah.
But man, hey, he grew from it. He been keeping up now.
He's a gym guy now. Yeah. He definitely put on a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's
sometimes it takes those situations to happen before to get you where you at.
Yeah, that's funny though, because we always talk about that sometimes too. Like it's just a conversation.
That's funny.
That's fun. So Braxton, we was talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
We were always out to eat. Is there something wrong with kissing in the club? Is that public PDA? Is there something wrong with that?
Kissing in the club. It's a choice. First of all, I'm gonna throw a quick.
Let's say you lit.
I gotta throw a quick ad placement in, fellas. It is that season. If you're not walking around with Aquaphor in your pocket, there's something to put on your mouth. It's cold. You
something
chap.
to put on your mouth.
You gotta have it, fellas.
Pause.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Back to me. Now back to them. Now back to me. Kissing in the club, bro. Nah, bro. I can't.
So but okay, this is not a situation like we talking. This is not like your girlfriend, like, or even if it is, I guess y'all just like
a random
random
woman
in the club. On the mouth. No, we can
because I feel like if it's a random, I feel like it's a random and you kissing, it's not no peck. You gonna really give her the
peck is like you know, we go together,
like, that's
right?
Shit. Like
Now don't get me wrong. I'm all for the PDA to an extent. I'm gonna hold your hand. I might kiss you on the cheek. Pull you close to me when we're walking on long walks on the beach, whatever that may be.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but like you making out like this,
bro,
like
that's wild.
out in public. That's not this. No, I'm good.
Not a Randy.
That's wild.
If it's my girl, I'll definitely kiss her in the club. I probably won't be no like tongue
not a
down, but
shit.
like
yeah,
you definitely gonna get some affection, some public affection.
But like you kissing in the club, dog. I got a homie who be kissing in the club, man.
This is what he do.
That's what he do. He done it multiple times.
Do he get butt off of it?
Shit, if I know, I feel like he just be.
I don't know who this is.
I'm like,
I don't know who this is.
Huh?
I don't know who this is.
I'm not gonna put him out.
No, not put him out. I'm trying to see in the club.
In the club, multiple times. One was never mind.
Yeah.
Whoa. Sometimes you got to get it how you live, man.
Sometimes you just in the heat of the moment, and you just like, shit, I feel like kissing. And then she trying to kiss you.
Have you done it? Yeah.
I haven't done it. No.
Then her breath is a little tart.
Oh, that's crazy. Her breath smelling like tequila shots, lemon drops, green tea.
She had some wings.
You first find out she smokes cigarettes.
Oh no! You pull out a cigarette, that's a no.
Yeah, if you pull out
you didn't see her. This is a random.
I'm just saying,
you didn't see her
if I kiss her in the club, I wouldn't. If I'm kissing the club, we go outside and she bring a a box of Newports out, I'm going back in the club. Or I'm going home, waking up to cancer. Y'all would talk to a shorty that smoke cigarettes?
No, bro, I couldn't do it. I have asthma. I'd die.
I've said this a long time ago. Megan Good was top tier. I seen her smoke a cigarette, and I was like, I wouldn't mess with her. That's Megan Good.
Wow, that is crazy.
That's crazy. It's like I just can't do it.
I just don't get why. There are other vices. There are other things. I just don't understand why you choose to partake in cigarettes. Like,
I'm glad our generation has kind of pushed like cigarettes, like shunned them for sure.
Did they?
They was first smoking them. They didn't.
That is true.
At least vaping don't stink though. Vaping don't stink. Like the thing, I don't care what you do for yourself, but for me, smoking cigarettes is stink and it be making me like the air just nauseous. Like your clothes smell like it. Yeah, it's like for vaping, it's like if that's what you want to do, I ain't gonna like
them old people when they smoke in their house and whatnot. Like whenever they like move a picture, it's like the smoke ring around the photo and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I also do hate, and maybe this is a controversial topic. I hate when people walk into establishments smelling like a pack of weed, bro. Like you just got out the session. And I get, again, I'm not against weed.
Let's talk about
it. Like, how is that? Like, to me, I'm like, bro, like, I love that you do it for you. Maybe, you know, you got some chronic pain. Maybe you just want to be in the clouds. Wiz Khalifa style. I don't want to, like, for instance, I'm in the barbershop. And shouts to Grady, when he lining me up and somebody else walks by and we both stop because the smell is so loud, like, to me, that's OD. That's too much.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing about it, though, sometimes.
Yeah. I think that as I've grown, as I've got, like, when I was younger, for sure, I used to walk in anywhere smelling like a pack of weed. I didn't really care. Like, I was just smoking in the car, like, you know, just smoking the car on the way. But now that I've gotten older, I don't like smelling like weed. Like, I'd rather smell like my cologne that I'm wearing. Like, especially if I'm, like, going out or doing something like this, or, like, doing something, I'm going to try to, as much as possible, smell like the cologne or something like that. I'm not gonna try to smell like weed.
As long as you're not in the establishment that I'm in smoking it. I mean, if you want to come in smelling like however you're gonna be, I mean, people be musty. I mean, that is fair. That's your job over, you know. Yeah. But as long as you know I'm not smelling it, or you know, because if you smoking in the establishment, you know, I don't like the smell of alcohol when people be all in your face, drunk.
That is fair.
Yeah. You know, so it's a lot of things that, you know. I like the smell of gasoline. You know, when I go to a Quick Trip, you know, that's, you know, some people don't like the smell of gasoline. So it is what it is. But as long as you're not in the establishment, you know, reeking next to me, making the whole area, you know.
Like if you're in the sauna. And
if you're in the sauna, correct. And you're forcing other people to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we all used to be, I mean, not all. I'll exclude you. We used to be chiefing it up back in the day for sure. We done had some legendary hot bug sessions.
I took my Dare Pledge seriously.
Some of the best rap sessions.
Some of the best freestyles.
The funniest moments.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of roasting was happening there. I didn't partake, but I would either hear about the recap or you can't roast like, man. We need to bring back roasting. Make roasting great again.
Not as public, no. Yeah, I don't think we was talking about the Sunday service. Not today's world.
Because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be able to. They could take it in a room of friends, but when it's put on public platforms, they wouldn't be able to.
Some people can't take it in their friends either, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a joke. I don't know. I've grown up with it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's you can tell when somebody roasting you and they trying to really dig. They really trying to dig at you.
Like you really just
going
don't
through
like
some
me,
personal
buddy.
things and like they digging at stuff like that. And you can tell the difference between it's just like I can tell the difference between it's like a joke or you really trying to
get a rise out of me.
Yeah. Because then I'm not hee ha ha. Like what you guys like? What you trying to say?
Yeah, but what if you like getting roasted? What if you getting roasted so bad to the point where like, okay,
I ain't got nothing to say back.
It's enough. All right, that's enough. Like, how do you
tell
someone to stop roasting you without them roasting you some more?
Say that. I think you said that, bro. Look, all right, chill, get off my head. Like, okay, we're done. Like,
because you know, when some people get around women, they be doing too much. You be around men you be around people who be doing. Like, bruh, they be like, oh, your car broke down the way here. You like that, right? Like, in front of the shorties, like, you remember when bro, well, come on, bro.
I'll admit that when we like roasted and I like talking trash, but I never try to take personal shots. If I take a personal shot, you would have had to deliver one to me first.
Yeah.
But just to go to like, as in like, you never know when enough is enough. Like, I don't think anyone in our friend circle ever really gets the concept of that. No. Because like, I'm always the one that keeps pushing, and I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's funny, and as long as it's lighthearted, like I'm making jokes that are funny. I'm not cussing you out, you know, calling you out of your name, you know, doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. You know, I guess to say I never know when to
you know when to stop. You never know when to pull the knife. You never know when to pull the knife.
It's funny. I mean, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm a bully because I'm on the end of jokes like all the time. You know,
if you funny, I feel like keep going. Fuck
yeah,
it. Like,
if it's funny.
But if you just saying stuff to just like,
like
personal shots,
stuff,
like you just saying
it,
I'm like, bro, we might just have to scrap.
He's not playing either. I'm dead.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, for real though. Stay your ground. Hey, standing on business. Standing on business, man.
SOB.
Oh man. So we're going out to right. We talking about going out to eat with people. Yeah. Like, we just went out to eat to go get some breakfast. Like you ever been out to eat with somebody that they be like doing too much? Just like they asking for something the whole time. They complaining about the food. It's like they want to send the food back. Yeah. They get it back. They don't like that. They want to get something new. They want their food for free. They want ice. They want they want clean dishware.
Basically saying she making this tip a lot bigger than it need to be.
They doing a little bit too much. It's like you're not making this enjoyable. I can't even enjoy my food.
I can't rock with you. Yeah, that'd be the worst.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. Yeah, I done had a situation like I've been through like a drive-through with somebody.
Not in a drive-through?
Yeah, and they just like doing too much.
Oh my god! How do you beef from a drive-through? Unless you like one of the people, okay, pull over, check the food, which is
I do it.
A good skill
I need fresh fries every time.
But if they fuck up your order, you gonna go in and act the fool? Or you about to just be like, oh yeah, I mean,
I'll be like, yo, just let me get what I asked for. You know, you're not supposed to take this back, but I'll give it back to you, and just let me get what I want, what I paid for.
I'm checking them fries every time. If they are not good, I'm saying I need some fresh fries.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. That's the only thing you can really mess up on.
That's fair.
Because I'm not going to unwrap a burger or something like that. Or unwrap
see if you ain't got no tomatoes on it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
If you sit in the car, you unwrap your burger, see if you ain't got no tomatoes on it, you probably doing a lot.
I have seen it all. I used to be that. I used to be super picky. Like I would only eat certain things. I'm still kind of picky to an extent, but I have seen people like stop if there is because fast food, everything's like made like it's not a separate station. Like,
it's all right there.
Especially if you like go to like
you might get a pickle in a tomato. You might get a tomato jar.
When people
you might get an onion ring in your fries.
Man, I seen one.
It's a treat.
I seen one. It was at it was back when Hoo Hot first opened, and I'll never forget because the Mongolian. And you go and they cook it on the same grill.
Yeah.
But then I guess it was a woman there who might have been vegan or vegetarian, and a piece of chicken ended up in her stuff. Oh my gosh, she was tight.
But that's like when Burger King was first started doing the Impossible Burgers.
Right.
They never said it was fucking vegan. Yeah. They just said it wasn't meat. Of course, they're cooking the fucking, Impossible patty where the fucking Whoppers are.
Where the Whoppers are,
Come some people. This is Burger King. This is Burger King. They're not about to swap out the grills every time. They about to flame broil this fucking Impossible Burger.
I feel restaurants have to do that though.
Restaurants, yes, but Burger King.
Man, Keith Lee, he's the one. He's always saying, "I'm allergic to shellfish." Do you cook this stuff, stay in the same pots and pans? And he be like, he won't eat at a place if they're cooking it at the same place, same grease. Like people be using the same grease for chicken, fish.
Yeah, I feel like that's. I don't know, man. I feel like that's okay.
At a restaurant, I don't think you should be doing that.
Whatever the rules is. Now, I will say fish and chicken is tough. I would prefer that because I feel like you could taste the fish with the chicken.
Yeah,
I'm not super picky about that. One thing, just like I'm not a fan of like being like people that work in the service industry, like just being I guess shitty.
Yeah,
toward them. It's just not. people got a job. You don't want people showing up to your warehouse job acting a fool. So
right, exactly.
So just keep that in mind whenever.
Man, you don't know what the hell she done went. That lady done went through all day. Like the lady from Popeyes that was bent over like Jimmy Butler in the NBA Finals. Like, she done made thousands of chicken sandwiches a day.
Now I understand. Like, okay, you want to get your order right, but when you go back up there and say, "Man, y'all messed up my order. Could y'all please fix it?"
Yeah, exactly. Like I waited at Popeyes one day for man. First off, Popeyes, bro, they got to do something with their customer service. So they got to,
and that's the other side of it. It's two
they
sides.
They got to do something with, because why? There's no way you go to Popeyes expecting your order to be right. There's no way. Yeah. It's always wrong.
That's true.
For me, something's always wrong.
They mess up the spicy. Like I get spicy, they do usually not spicy, whatever the non-spicy.
They said Popeyes was better in Louisiana. I'm gonna let you know right now.
It's a fact.
That's false.
No, you're
sick.
That
Popeyes was trash.
You're sick.
No, they said it's better. They said it's better out there.
You didn't have to.
I'm from Louisiana. My family's from Louisiana.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go to I went to New Orleans. That Popeyes was bad.
That was probably a bad Popeyes. They probably, the floors probably wasn't as clean as they probably should have been. But I don't know. No, we disagree.
For this one, okay. Well, I've been thinking that was hype for sure.
They speaking of Keith Lee, he's been going around Atlanta like Thanos. He been snapping these other restaurants into oblivion just because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. How you what's y'all take on the new when I was living in Charlotte, it was a lot of lounges that serve food and the customer service wouldn't be that great, but they got hookah and bottomless mimosas and a DJ and stuff like that. So I mean, what's more important? Good food, great food, or customer service?
The food for sure.
You deal with some shit. You put up with some shitty customer service for a long wait, shitty customer service, fire food.
I can say that too. If I know it's good and every time I go here it's fire,
it's gonna hit.
And if I gotta wait a little bit, I'm gonna wait. Just especially
you gotta feel like you gotta feel like you don't even want to ask for no extra shit because it's gonna be met with attitude, that type of shit.
Oh, all you got to do for a good tip from me is just keep the water coming. If you see my cup empty, all I need you to refill it, and I shouldn't have to ask you to refill it.
I like them food spots that's in a violent area, and they got their pit bulls outside barking, and somebody may go by, shoot somebody, and don't nobody leave, or
brown paper bag.
I'm gonna still get this food because it's just that good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a fan of those kind of places.
Bryson, what you taking, service over food?
I'm taking. Ooh, damn, that's tough. I'm taking service though. I'll probably go service simply because it like you said, the water. I don't want to feel like I'm inconveniencing you because you at your job. And if you rolling your eyes because I asked for something, or you slamming stuff on the table, and I feel like a burden. I'm not trying to feel like a burden, but same breath,
burden my food over to this table.
I shouldn't feel that fault that you were low staffed.
Now I'm killing the service workers.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, no, great.
But
food.
he's taking some heat out there. I can't even lie.
Yeah. He just on there just being honest and just
he being himself. He ain't changed. Yeah. They didn't. You didn't when he was shooting down Gordon Ramsay's plays, these white people establishments. He was saying horrible customer service and stuff. You don't see them saying anything about his reviews.
Because black people feel like you have to do them a certain you can't talk negative about their services or about they criticize, they give them any type of comments negatively about what they got going on, even though it may be true. I
don't like that. I don't like that at all. Especially that black-owned businesses, right? They feel like we have to speak highly about them. But at the end of the day, how are we going to expect you to get better if we don't tell you? Take constructive criticism. If your food not what it is, what you advertising it as, we should be able to say, hey, it ain't there yet.
It's a way to do it, though. As far as people comment, it's a way to do it, and it's a way to take criticism too. If I take my shit, whatever it could be, if I'm getting some clothes from you, I want my shit when you said you're gonna have it.
You're gonna have it.
I want my size. I want it to fit. I want it to be good quality. I'm not about to just do it because I know you, or because you're black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I will go out my way to support a black business. You know what I'm saying? So it's Yeah, it's a part of it. I feel like it's a part of it.
I want to support you, but if you're not if you're not bringing the service, then can't do nothing with that.
Yeah. So, what you sent me? It was like, what are you giving up for no November? So like what's something you trying to change from your October? What you experienced in your October to what you trying to take into the November? The year is almost up. We got a couple months left. What y'all taking in for this last little quarter?
Because they usually say no shave November, right?
No nut November.
Yeah. So what am I going into November?
I would say no alcohol, but I know that's not gonna last.
Oh, that bubbly.
I'll be yeah.
I gotta think about that one. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta think about that one.
Yeah, I would kind of say just like what I talked about before. It's like I'm not forcing nothing for like this month. Like I need things to come to me organically. I need like organic. Like I'm not forcing like conversation. I'm not forcing like having to go out and do things. Like just like doing things that don't feel like a chore. Being around people who want to be around. Like doing things that make me feel good, make life fun, you know what I'm saying? Like not forcing to hang out with people and stuff like that. Just letting things be organic and come how they are, you know? So
yeah, that's a good one.
I feel like I'll take that into my November and some good food. I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, it's a holiday. How do y'all feel about like does December decorations come up right now after November 1st?
Absolutely.
After
We got an absolutely.
I see it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't putting on no decorations. I might put up some lights, but that's about all.
Yeah.
But shoot, the stores do it right after Halloween.
I'm not trying to hear no Christmas music though.
But
don't play the Mariah Carey shit now.
That Mariah Carey played November 1.
I went to Cole's and
I
they
don't
already
want to
playing
hear
it.
that shit
At
though.
midnight. All I want for Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
What you need to do is stop being a Grinch.
It's my birthday.
You do got the green on.
It's my birthday.
You need to take.
Fuck Mariah Carey.
You need to take the hoes out of the music videos and put them in your mouth. Say ho ho ho.
Oh.
Wow.
Yo, that was crazy.
Wow.
Where'd you get that from?
That's on the Boondocks, bro.
Oh.
That's on the Boondocks.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
I was just waiting to see where he was going with that. When he said, take them out, put them in your mouth. Like, oh.
You take the hoes out your music videos. That's what niggas is doing anyways. Ain't that what Charleston White said? Niggas is taking the hoes out the music videos.
Now, speaking of that, I had a conversation with our friend Malik. And there was a music video where it was a whole bunch of girls in the video. They was dancing. But that was all they was doing. So he probably paid 20 chicks and they all look good to come in the video and just be in the video. Yeah. And I was saying, I'm like, man, he paid all these females to come do this video and all they doing is, he just wasting money. Like I would, if I was to do, ultimately what I was saying, I wouldn't have that many girls in the video. He was saying, how you not gonna have girls? It's like, you sweet or like, you don't, that's the conversation, obviously. But like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, maybe like one girl, like that classic R&B video, you get the Bonnie and Clyde vibe. Old school Michael Jackson, Rocky World, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, having 10, 15, 20, 30 girls.
It depends the song. If it's a turn up song, you got a whole bunch of like it's catered towards the women. They supposed to be dancing at the clubs and stuff like that. Yeah. I feel like that's a good like you have like a party like pool party type of music video. Or
Not everybody's
like
Beat King though.
Oh, Beat King, good God.
He don't got to pay the women or nothing, but hey, every song he got them in there.
True. Yeah. So maybe he may not have to pay him. He might just be trying to come and get some clap, come for a good time. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know.
I'm just saying I don't know. You never know.
I miss the old music videos though, where they were like choreography, dances. Man, like
my nigga was watching TRL.
No. I'm talking about like some your Chris Browns, Ludacris, your Chris Brown, your Usher music videos, your Sierra, Missy Elliott music videos.
It's like one girl, maybe 2 or 3. It's not like
or background dances
60,
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The memorable music videos are the ones that's like choreographed, like that, like Let It Burn, that's classic. Like, even like what's the name? Omarion, Touch. He was going Touch. I got this ice box with.
I missed the old music videos.
Yeah, facts.
I missed the old
facts.
B2K.
Oh yeah, facts. Niggas definitely has some music video. We was just talking about yesterday. We was talking about the the Blue Star,
you know,
Pretty Ricky joint.
You know who had the best music videos on?
Twist.
I mean, no, not Twisted. Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes had the best music videos.
That video was fire. That video was actually fire.
You know,
Best music video.
But it's it's one of those ones where it's one or two girls.
Right.
It's not,
No, that's fact. I feel like music, the videos they used to like. It was almost like, I won't say a movie, but they had like a plot to them. It wasn't just the song throwing cash, slapping ass, but like they actually had like oh shit, like I'm thinking like Chris Brown, how he had the
you thought he was like in the
train station?
Yeah.
He had some different ones. I was like, oh, like okay, this little story.
But he's still putting out music videos. He just dropped some music videos, and they pretty dope.
Man, that's
I ain't watched
visuals.
I ain't watched the music video.
The Outkast,
Man.
Caroline.
I was at a party last night.
That was a great for the album. I guess they was going back and forth because they didn't want to be a group no more. But that video was crazy.
The only time I watch music videos really is when I'm like out. Or you know how like they'll be playing music, DJ will be DJing, but then the screen showing music videos, and it be messing you up. You're like, this is not the same song, you know. But yeah.
So, what would you call your what would you call what you do? Like, are you a content creator? Are you an influencer? What like people come to your page? What should they be expecting? Instagram or TikTok?
I really don't give myself like one of those names. I'm just here to motivate, inspire, and encourage people to be better than what they were yesterday. Okay. And like and then I'm gonna be myself and make relatable, funny content that people can be attracted to. But a lot of my success on social media came from me just being myself. Yeah. I've never like steered away from things that I'm currently doing. Like, man, all my content is really just shit that I do. Like I haven't got into the skits yet, but I am going to start doing skits.
Okay.
But once I start doing those, like, we started off doing skits in like middle school.
We did. We definitely. What was our name? Socially awkward. We had a couple videos.
I remember those.
Yeah, I remember those. And so
imagine if you would get. It's crazy because we started there and we making our way back around to not skits but like content creating. So it's crazy. Like imagine if we would have stuck with it, but we was just high school, high school.
Everything happened for a reason. But I feel like right now it's gonna be better than what it would have been.
Yeah, facts. Yes, but what's your favorite platform? Where should people follow you at? Where they gonna see you the most at?
You're gonna see me the most on TikTok, y'all. I know I was against TikTok in the beginning. It took people years to tell me to get on there. I used to think it was just dancing, and I can't bust a move at all, y'all. I got a cool 2-step.
You used to be able to dance, so what happened?
You used to be able to dance. You lost.
Man, yeah, I did, definitely.
Bro, we used to be in South Dallas. We used to go to the party, South Dallas way. We used to be a young nation.
I feel like I just stopped dancing.
Hey, girl.
I don't know. I stopped dancing after the movement of like, you know, back in the day when we all was dancing, it was also women dancing with us too. Like it was posing 2 points in time where the chair in the middle of the dance floor, the dudes is on the ground. You know, it was a point in time where everybody in the party was dancing. Then it got to the point where women dancing with women, and then we just jigging at that point. Yeah. You know, we jigging with ourselves, just with our friends. And then I feel like at that point, I was just like, I guess the old man in me is like, hey, let me get this 2-step out. I got a mean 2-step. We gonna party all night. But
because we went to last night, me and Braxton, went to margaritas for Alan. One of our friend Loudcase.
Been on the podcast.
Had a gallery showing. Yeah. If you have a chance, you know, you want to check out some dope art. Him and Brittany Stewart put together a nice gallery at the Mulberry Art. And it's on Central. The address is like 2721 East Central Avenue, something like that. I don't know how I pulled that from my pocket.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's impressive.
But it was dope. But we was going there to celebrate afterwards, you know, get some food, get some drinks. And we went on the dance floor. I was like, bro, this is my first time really dancing.
On the dance floor.
In front of people, and like niggas don't dance no more.
Don't do that anymore.
It used to be a great dancing. Used to be a great time.
Now like, dancing is just setting up your phone and then doing a TikTok routine.
Yeah,
and I've never got into that, and so that's what kind of kept me away from TikTok. But I ended up starting making relatable content. I was doing motivational content, so I started off doing morning motivations. Yeah, where every morning I was giving something like just a morning message. Yeah, and again, just being myself, being genuine, like personable to people. And then from there, I started doing relatable content, and now I'm streaming every day on there. So yeah, TikTok is definitely the platform that's grown the champion circle into more of a like
community.
Yeah, community for real. And that's what I always wanted, was just like-minded people, man. And so so I stream on there, and it gives me a way to be able to speak to the people that are not just allowing them to just like and comment, which I love liking and comment. Go follow the Champion Circle. But actually being able to talk to them, and like it goes back to me being, like I was saying about training, like I know these people's like lives, like now I know some of these people that are actually really supportive that I would have never met through this platform. Now I know where they from, what East Coast, like I know when you gonna tune in to my live. I know, like I'm always like I'm talking to them, like asking them how they day going. They asking me, they going through issues, like different topics we have on during streaming. But yeah, it's super dope, like that you can, TikTok allows you to build your whatever you want. Yeah, it allows you.
So last question before we get up out of here, wrap things up. What, for a new content creator, somebody who wants to start doing this, someone who may be nervous to actually start putting their face on that camera and putting it out to the world, any suggestions or any advice you would give them?
Do whatever it comes easy to you, harder to others. But natural, be yourself. If you, I don't know, if you go out and if you play hockey, start making content about playing hockey. If you a waiter, just make funny content about you being a waiter, like situations that you just deal with every day. And you don't overthink it. People be overthinking like content, and it's really not. Like it could be the most simple things. Like right now, us just talking, you gonna end up being to have 15 clips,
right?
Just regular content. Like repurpose your content. I wouldn't like be here if I didn't like pay to get into a room. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I like in the beginning of everything during 2020, where I was trying to start a business and stuff like that. I actually ran into this fitness online university, John, and it was people out in Atlanta. And I never thought that I would like just be connecting with these people. And I had bought a program, got in their community, and then I found out like what social media, like how you can make money. Like I've got free shoes, man, off like them just showing me different ways, on how to like network through social media. And then they like they started doing a fitness, it's called Ebony Fit Weekend. I literally went to Houston by myself, met these people for the first time on the other side of the world, never met them. And then like opportunity, meeting so many people in that industry was amazing. Where I went to Miami, I went to Atlanta, I spoke at the health and wellness. I spoke at their health and wellness conference. I was able to do a little bit more. Like I was telling you, I was on a podcast with a lady in London. Like like you got to use. It's all about networking, and that's why I don't like the degree in college was great, but I got more opportunity off of networking and talking to people in college, and that's way more important. But yeah.
That's all. That's all.
I don't even remember the question.
You give them some, so you giving them some game. You giving them some game. You give them some game.
Gems.
All right, man. But we appreciate you for coming on. Thank you for sitting with us.
I wish I would have got the first one.
Being able to adapt and being able to work with us. You know what I'm saying? It's all everybody.
One of many. I appreciate you. Y'all doing a beautiful thing. Y'all doing a great thing, man. I love to see it, especially y'all really the first ones in Wichita to do something like this, and to have a space like this. This is freaking dope. Like walking in something that's professional, and you working with professional people. It's always gonna come out, at the top. Y'all got the best thing smoking.
Mm-hmm.
That's right,
man. That we gotta clip that. The best thing smoking.
The best thing smoking. Roll that shit up. Smoking, nigga.
Can I shout out my, my social media platforms?
Do your thing.
Yeah, man, y'all. Welcome to the Champion Circle, where we become champions mentally first, physically second. All right, I'm here to motivate, inspire, and encourage you to be better than what you were yesterday by helping you create healthy habits. I'm a health and wellness coach. I personalize in goal-achieving programming. All right, if you're looking to get a goal, if you're looking to get a result, all right, go to www.thechampionscircle.org, and I'll have something personalized just for you. I do 21-day challenges every month where 10 lucky winners, you will win $1,000. All right, 10. I did not say 1. I said 10, y'all. You get a meal guide, snack guide, grocery list, accountability group chat. All right, and you get the chance to win some money. So I'm giving you 5 results and some money, man. It's not a lot of people that's doing that. So I want y'all to definitely go check out the website, www.thechampionscircle.org. Follow me on Instagram, Langston Underwood. TikTok, and YouTube, the Champion Circle, y'all.
All right, so I quick question. I'm trying to get my body right, you know. I'm trying to be. I got a cruise to go to. I'm trying to be on the beach with my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get me right? You gonna get the workshop right? You gonna get the pod right? We gotta get our bodies right.
How much time you got?
We got time. We'll talk about it after this.
All right. You know it.
You already know it. So
I'm coming
again,
too.
This is another episode of the workshop.
I love cruises.
This is another episode of the workshop, Champion Circle collab, because there's always work to be done when you're trying to be a champion. Just like that, we out.
Pow. Never
Thank
too
y'all.
late. Too late.
Never too late, too late, too late. Never too late, too late.